Alright, let's try this video essay thing out. The year is 1993, and what a weird year it is. America was plagued by horror stories surrounding Waco and its subsequent militia uprising. The beatings of Rodney King were replayed weekly on Western news outlets, and worst of all, they elected a known sexual predator as their president, Bill Clinton. Don't worry, America. I'm sure you won't be dense enough to make the same mistake again, though. But while the rest of the planet was obsessing over Beanie Babies, America also produced not only one of the best Western genre movies ever made, but arguably one of the best movies ever made. I'm talking, of course, about Tombstone, a 1993 American Western film directed by George P. Cosmatos about the endeavours of Wyatt Earp and his friend Doc Holliday, played by Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer respectively. From the outside, Tombstone looks like a classic western with an ensemble cast and recognisable characters. But from another view, it tells the tale of family, heartbreak, the call of duty, and trying to find your fortune. The American way. The film starts with cowboys fucking up a local policeman's wedding, killing almost everyone involved in the ceremony. This movie wastes absolutely no time in letting you know that lawlessness rules these areas, and apparently nobody's safe. Shit, even Johnny Ringo one-deegs the priest after being told a reckoning is coming, an obvious nod to the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. We cut to Kurt Russell arriving on a train in Tucson for retirement, and holy fuck, look at that majestic fucking stash! Jesus, that thing's so full of testosterone I think even I'm fucking pregnant now. Oh, wait, shit, wait, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so immediately getting off the train, he slaps some mook about for whipping his horse, letting you know straight off the bat that Wyatt Earp don't take no shit. As he meets up with his brothers, Virgil and Morgan, you begin to notice a trend in this movie. Fantastic fucking mustaches. Kurt Russell actually said in an interview in 1993 that every mustache in Tombstone was real, and yeah, I believe him. The train scene ends with the brothers reflecting on their lucky lives before venturing on to make their fortune, but not before Wyatt announces,
I miss Doc. I miss that old rip.
which brings me to the biggest Oscar snub in history, and no, I'm not talking about the fact that Spike Lee or Alfred Hitchcock have never won Best Director, though that is horseshit. I'm talking about a performance so brilliant that to this day I don't go a week without hearing some kind of quote or reference to this character. Val Kilmer's acting as Doc Holliday will go down in history as some of the finest acting ever put to celluloid, and the fact the Academy didn't recognise it only goes to show that in all likelihood they probably just didn't watch it. Stealing every scene he's in, Kilmer smashes this role, playing the wily witty Doc, perfectly playing off Wyatt's law above all policies. Standing with Wyatt till the very end, despite dying of tuberculosis for most of the movie. And why?
Wyatt Earp is my friend.
And that's all. In a world where you've been handed a death sentence long ago, living every day like it's your last, continuing the fight despite you knowing you might not be there for the end of it. When material treasures lose their value, you fight alongside the people you treasure, because you have nothing else. Tombstone didn't shy away from harsh realities like death, drug addiction, or challenging ideologies. It took the call of duty and put it in situations where everything isn't so black and white. Wyatt starts the film off as a retired peacemaker in a new land, but over the course of the movie, after losing his little brother to a cowboy ambush and his wife to laudanum addiction, begins to test his resolve and see how far he can go before he just straight up loses it and brings the hell. But it's not revenge he's after.
It's a reckoning.
Wyatt doesn't want revenge. Revenge is personal. When you want revenge on someone, they hurt you and you want to hurt them back to make yourself feel better about the situation. The reckoning means that they will get hurt back, but not for your gain. They deserve it regardless of your own feelings, and it's your responsibility to issue the punishment because you are the only one who can answer the call of duty. But more importantly, how do you not give Val Kilmer Best Supporting Actor, you incessant douchebags? The man taught himself to spin gun tricks and speak with a now iconic southern drawl that people still reference 28 years later. That's not to say the rest of the cast are overshadowed though. Tombstone is chock full of famous names that will make today's ensemble films feel, well, the word lackluster feels appropriate. Tombstone bragged a cast consisting of Sam Elliott, Michael Biehn, Stephen Lang, Michael Rooker, and shit, even Billy Bob Thornton makes an appearance for a few scenes. In case you're wondering, he plays
Johnny Tyler! Madcap!
Doc? Where you going with that shotgun?
I'll probably end this by saying Hollywood seems set on reducing every cult-loved IP to a rebooted shell of what it formerly was, dismissing the calls from actual fans and ploughing ahead with a movie made by studio execs and committee, despite the original movie they're basing the sequel on usually only being held in the hands of the filmmakers. But if there is a movie that Hollywood should keep its sexually abusing hands off, it's Tombstone. And Jaws. You fucking leave Jaws alone, you bastards. But that's all I've got on this movie for now, except how the fuck do you not drop to your knees and blow Val Kilmer to the moon and back?